Teacher jọ̀wọ́, a fẹ́ lọ wá nǹkan jẹ.
Is emotion no emotion?
Just a bit better than Nigeria, for Africa, and the world,
From all of us at Glow, we wish you joy unlimited.
Welcome to the Glow Festival of Joy. It's a celebration like no other, with prizes like no other. 20 new houses to be won, 24 brand new cars, 200 sewing machines, 100 generators, 1,000 rechargeable fans. It's raining Gidigan prices this season in the Glow Festival of Joy promo. Dial *611# to enter and grab your share of prizes in this celebration of a lifetime. It can only be Glow. Glow Festival of Joy promo. Dial *611# now.
Ọ̀gbẹ́ni lálòdé. Ọmọ kò ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jẹ́ rechargeable fan níbi ìpolongo àjọyọ̀ ayọ̀ Glo ni o. Èèyàn mi, ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jẹ́ sewing machine látọwọ́ Glo ni. Ṣé fẹ́ máa gbọ́ṣẹ́ Glo?
Ẹ wo ẹ̀bùn ńlá tí mo jẹ lọ́wọ́ Glo.
Lọ́ ṣe yìí o.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sájọ̀dún Glow Festival of Joy testa 611# láti darapọ̀ mọ́ wọn kóòtù kó nínú àwọn ẹ̀bùn yìí ní ti ayẹyẹ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan nílé ayé ọmọ ẹ̀dá èèyàn. Glo nìkan ló lè ṣe é.
Ọ̀gá landlord, ẹ̀yin náà wọ́n rí bébì náà dé bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin náà lọ recharge Glo.
Ìfilọ́lẹ̀ Glow Festival of Joy.
Teacher jọ̀wọ́, a fẹ́ lọ wá nǹkan jẹ.
Please be opposite shop. Now only my time we go bring money. Now we go eat today. Hold on, hold on. What is now this one when you squeeze it like this and water they come out from your eyes?
Let me bring the sales and inventory book so that you can see.
Oh, don't worry, it is not here. You just struggle like this to stop yourself from crying. Not any one.
You gotta worry, just be in my family.
What happened to your family, people?
It's Mama. It's Mama. Mama.
Mama. Come, hold up, yeah. Sit down. Hold up. Tell me, now what's wrong with your mama?
It's not my mama. It's my grandmother. The grandmother that took care of me while my mother was struggling to raise money for me to go to school. Grandma is sick.
Sick?
Yes. Uga. Grandma is sick. And everybody is telling me about her condition. They are saying that this sickness, it might be a rash sickness on this end.
God forbid. It will not be a last sickness. See, your grandmama will live many years for this world to fix different kinds of sickness. You hear?
Amen. She has been asking to see me. She said I could come. That she wants to see me. She wants to see me. but I cannot read the shop. Because I know we have plenty work to do in the shop. I don't even have enough money to
wait. Now that's your grandmama will send me a pang. That last time when you travel.
My only grandmother.
Hold on, you go travel. You go travel first thing tomorrow morning. You go travel.
No, I cannot travel. You have to in the shop.
Leave that shop matter. Man, I know that the boat go market tomorrow, but I go suspend until weekend. You must travel. Go travel. Which are the talks them? Hey, no talk anything. You go. Don't talk food down. No talk anything. You don't do when you reach a village, make you greet her for me.
I will greet her.
Greet her for me,
She will hear.
And no one, she no go die. She go live long to see your children and maybe your children. Yeah, she no go die. Make I quickly go wash hand. Maybe you bring that book. Make I see him when I come back. Take it.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, coming.
Mr. Gala, good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon.
I came as soon as you called.
Yes, it is very good of you to have come on a very short notice.
Yes. You said it was important.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so what was it about?
Would you consider yourself a honest person?
What kind of a question is that?
No, it is just a very simple question. Are you a honest person?
Wait. Is this kind of interview or redo or what? I mean, just go straight to the point. What's it? What are you talking about?
I just want you to help me compare the two certificates here. To give me your opinion on these certificates. Because you see, one of these certificates is the real McCoy, and the other one is very fake. It will only take a very keen eye like mine to see it. So I just want to know if your eye is as keen as mine too.
Miss Aguilar?
Yes.
So, wait. So, are you going to report me for portrait?
Me? I'm smarter than that.
Okay.
I will not go about running my mouth like you.
Sorry. So, what do you want?
Very good. You see, I will pass your certificate to SMC as original document.
Thank you very much.
But from here on out,
Yes.
I will start collecting 50%. It will be 50-50 for your salaries.
What? That's outrageous.
It is outrageous. So what do you call you working with fake documents all these years?
Look, I have my reasons.
Yes. Every criminal have a reason for committing their own crime. But see, your own criminal has just been caught. So what is it going to be? My way or the highway?
Hey, Auntie baby. How would all of this person to the watch?
My sister, yes, so because my bobo no dey carry me play. So now to use and buy shoe for Valentine party this night.
You know that shoe money plenty like this.
Yes, so he said today go this special. After the Valentine party, we won't go do for headmaster size. So hey, we can't go lodge, can't go relax.
Baby.
Yes.
Hey, wait, make me self stick my shoe.
I will change that for you. No, let me change that for you. Come on, go find your Valentine money, go front. Don't call you the own spend my own.
Angela, now.
Valentine is coming. Where is your boyfriend? You are sitting at home, lonely.
Teacher jọ̀wọ́, a fẹ́ lọ wá nǹkan jẹ.
Every day, life presents hopes, dreams, and challenges. Challenges that can become successes with a little help. Because a little help can empower you to go from despair to celebration. A little help can keep you going until the race is won. A little help can turn bundles of anxiety into a bundle of joy. And with Glow Data, you get much more than just a little help. You get the biggest data deals in town to make every day glow with small wins and big wins. Dial *777# to select your Glow Data plan.
It's emotion.
Just a piece, return it one.
Nigeria, Africa, and the world. From all of us at Glow, we wish you joy unlimited.
Welcome to the Glow Festival of Joy. It's a celebration like no other, with prizes like no other. 20 new houses to be won, 24 brand new cars, 200 sewing machines, 100 generators, 1,000 rechargeable fans. It's raining Gidiga prices this season in the Glow Festival of Joy promo. Dial *611# to enter and grab your share of prizes in this celebration of a lifetime. It can only be Glow. Glow Festival of Joy promo. Dial *611# now.
Teacher jọ̀wọ́, a fẹ́ lọ wá nǹkan jẹ.
Wow. These people are not playing, no.
See, my brother even told me so many sponsors wanted to come on this show, but they said, no, they don't want them. They dropped all of them.
Wow.
Eh? What are these ones? Look at them like a berry. These are the people that they brought to come and contest against you. They say, you have won. Even if you don't contest, won't they go?
Sisi Folake, are you sure? Look at that girl's hair. What? You see that one's skin glowing like fluorescent lamp, and they haven't even shone light on her.
Whoa. No, I don't know what you are talking about. All this was. She will think we came all the way from Oja village to Lagos to come and count bridge. Or to come and be looking at fluorescent lights. We are here to win.
Ma?
What is ma? Okay, chin up. Chest out. Saints, we are here to win.
We are here to win.
Louder. We are here to win. That's it. See, let me tell you. If you do any rubbish by my side, I will break it your two tiny legs by myself. What is wrong? Rubbish. I do you see me, bye.
Pray. You must be the contestant from Oja Town.
Yes, please. I am Esther.
Oh. You are Esther and you are what?
I am Esther from Oja Town and I am here to win this competition.
That's the spirit. But you're already late. You came late for the rehearsals. We've been waiting for you to join them. But you know what? Join me, then let's make you up. This way.
Oriade is here.
Banana.
Oriade.
Yeah. She go with
Hello,
sir. Once again, I'm sorry for not making my appearance at the palace that fateful day. I'm so sorry.
But it was indeed a fateful day. Those waters have passed under the bridge.
Any news from my father?
Well, Kabiyesi promised to come back, but it seems that they have refused to release him.
This is serious.
Have you not been speaking with Kabiyesi?
I spoke to Chief Eleme, but even he hasn't been released. I heard the conveners have strict rules about leaving before the end of the conference.
Oh my God!
To make matters worse now, Kabiyesi has taken ill. He can't return until he at least feels better.
With all that is happening in Nigeria now.
Ewo, Gbadegesin has continued from where he stopped before he was banished. And Kabiyesi doesn't even know about this yet.
I don't even know why he was banished years ago.
You were very young then, so you couldn't have known.
Let me tell you, Gbadegesin was supposed to be Kabiyesi's chief advisor, but he was eyeing one of Kabiyesi's concubines. Kabiyesi have many concubines.
While he was busy deceiving other women outside, saying that there is one and only.
Falake, Awero, and so many concubines like that. How about you?
Kabiyesi would have even forgiven him concerning the concubine issue. But then he went ahead and took one of the lands allotted to one of your elder brothers.
That was where Kabiyesi lost it. It would have been better, but he took the land violently.
Violently?
Violently. One of his guards killed one of the palace guards and almost caused an uprising.
Kabiyesi wouldn't have it. He stripped him of his title and land and sent him out of Oja.
This is the person that you has pardoned. Kabiyesi must return to Oja immediately.
Oriade, you have to go to Abuja and tell Kabiyesi about all this. Because this man has to be seen to.
But his health?
I can assure you that he will be right as rain when you tell him about Gbadegesin.
Kia.
Berale.
Okay, I'll go. Councillor, you're not coming with me?
Okay. Yeah, I don't fly you. I don't like aeroplane at all. And besides that, I want to stay back and watch this beauty contest.
So are you saying that beauty contest is more important than Oja matter?
Honestly, I don't fly and I don't like aeroplane. And besides, this contest is not a small thing. No. We have to stay back and share our own teacher, SD, at Abaga's Valentine. Valentine.
No. Let me leave now.
He's living alone.
God will take you there and bring you back peacefully.
Amen.
In the moment of crisis, wise men build bridges, and the foolish build dams.
I hope you didn't when they shout and scream like this, they enter my shop.
Now you get this shop, I feel like you be killing.
I hope no problem.
Problem day.
What is the meaning of this?
Today, now me and you go explain to me why you don't want me to be a grandmother.
I refuse to be blackmailed. Oh, so you would rather afford your fake credentials to everybody so you don't get work ever again?
What if I agree to this? Who says you won't send the same document at a later date?
I am a man of my word. In my ears.
That's what those parents thought when they gave you their hard-earned money for stuff.
And the winner of this year's Bright Star Beauty Pageant is me.
Powered by glow.
Teacher, afẹ́ lọ wá nǹkan jẹ. Teacher, jọ̀wọ́, afẹ́ lọ wá nǹkan jẹ. Ọmọ onírẹsì ti dé. Ọ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ ti dà sánsan. Àṣàkẹ́ Alákẹ́. Ọmọ onírẹsì ti dé. Teacher, jọ̀wọ́, afẹ́ lọ wá nǹkan jẹ.
Although social media as a channel of communication is inherently harmless, it becomes harmful and damaging when used without discretion and thoughtfulness. Bad social media users spread rumors and fake news without verification. But good social media users stop, reflect, and verify information before sharing it. Be a good social media user. Stop the spread of fake news. Verify the authenticity of your source and use social media responsibly for a better Nigeria. This message is brought to you by the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, in collaboration with the National Orientation Agency.
We are one of the few correctional practice in the world that did not record coding injuries. And I call it thing because it's the truth. And it goes to tell you the level of formation, personality, and healthcare system that we have in our hospital facilities. And that is not without the challenges we have. So we have 15 ambulances and several other things. The way you can blame it for several other things, not healthcare. Not healthcare. No epidemic, not our system, at the level in which you are proud.
This message is brought to you from the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture. NTA, you can't beat the rich.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can watch NTA International live on your TV, computer, iPad, tablet, and phone. Log on to visiontv.co.uk and click on Entertainment, then NTAI. You can also download the iOS or Android app.
Nice to have you join us for another edition of Newsline in the month of December. I am sure many of you are getting set for the Christmas festivities and holidays. We thank God for his mercies and grace. Now, rapists who also killed their victim last year are certainly not getting mercies and grace. Yes, the saying that justice may limp but gets there eventually is their lot. Crimes committed have consequences in the long run. Remember the case of Blessing Olajide, who was raped and murdered 18 months ago? Well, the culprits have been given judgments that shows that the law and all in the society abhors rapists and killers. Stay tuned for more on this. Another rape case on our lineup today is that of a 75-year-old man who allegedly impregnated a 13-year-old house help. Is this a case of sometimes elders are not wise? What are the facts? We have an update. Then Christmas comes with lots of fun, affection, and sharing of joy with family, friends, and people we come across, and even those we don't know. I mean, people we randomly meet, but we can fill their lives with joy and laughter. Now, Christmas decorations also play a crucial part in all of this. Our correspondent has a feature on the glitz and excitement of the Yuletide for some in Lagos. We also have beautiful love stories that will make you smile and go mushy, including outstanding achievements and honors. But first, the news segment, and my colleague, Elizabeth Omori in Abuja, is ready for the news. I'll be back after. Hello, Lizzie. Nice to see you.
Hello, Jennifer, and thanks for joining us on the news segment. And I'm sure you know that all the tension have actually been doused. I'm so happy for Messi this time around. Anyway, Argentina has won the Qatar 2022 World Cup after defeating France 2-4 in penalties following a 3-3 draw. The explosive encounter, which was the climax of the Mondial, drew cutting on the month-long event. Details in the course of the bulletin. President Muhammadu Buhari is back in the country after a week-long official engagement in the United States. State House correspondent Adamu Sambo reports that the president arrived Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, in the early hours of Sunday. He was received on arrival by the governors of Bauchi and Kwara states, Minister of State for the FCT, Inspector General of Police, Director General, Department of State Services, and other top government officials. While in Washington, D.C., the president attended the U.S. Africa Leaders Summit convened by President Joe Biden as part of his renewed efforts at resetting and improving U.S. ties with the continent.
Very, very successful. And there are so many things to talk about. But perhaps foremost among all of these things is the fact of the strategic partnership that President Muhammadu Buhari and President Biden have struck. Clearly indicating that the two leaders are on one page in promoting the values of democracy. He described President Muhammadu Buhari as a role model for the continent, as a champion for democracy in Africa. I assure you that this is going to come with a lot of dividends. President Biden has indicated, in the course of this summit, that he is going to work for a permanent seat on the G20 for Africa. If there is that strategic partnership between Nigeria and the United States, there's every indication to assume, to suspect that they will work for the emergence of Nigeria because we're on the same page with them.
Malam Garba Shehu is equally elated over the outcome of the several business and investment fora attended by the president to market Nigeria.
Quickly, one would see what is coming from, the energy sector. President Muhammadu Buhari has been a champion for a just energy transition, under all of these things that are going on with the climate change, processes all over the world. He got the right forum to address the issue. And it is clear from all of the things that have emerged in America that there's a growing consensus between Nigeria and the United States for the use of gas, which is important to our nation as a transition energy. So we hope this will be taken forward. And an important element also is the fact that, we struck this agreement, right there, in the presence of officials representing President Biden, for the 10 million US dollar solar energy, project. That's going to be a change maker for the country. 5,000 megawatts of solar power is huge.
During their three-day high-level engagements, the United States announced several multi-billion-dollar commitments to Africa towards advancing the priorities they share for a prosperous future. Now, women across Nigeria gathered at the nation's capital, Abuja, to celebrate legacies late Mrs. Miriam Babangida left behind, which have empowered Nigerian women and girls to contribute to the development of the nation. This was the celebration of the National Center for Women Development, which was commissioned under Better Life for Rural Women in 1992. Basi Itaikpan reports.
Nigerian women. She created awareness from the grassroots to where we are today, and the awareness she brought to us. She said this center gave hope and relevance to Nigerian women.
That set the tone for the celebration of the National Center for Women Development at 30, which speakers noted has lived to the ideals of the founder.
We wish to note that there's still much work to be done. This is because Nigerian women are yet to be fully empowered within the framework of national and international targets of bridging the gender inequality gaps.
And I enjoin you all to continue to support the giant strides of the National Center for Women Development in empowering Nigerian women through its various mandated programs and activities.
The wife of the president, Aisha Buhari, who was represented, observed that in line with its mandate, the center has supported the goals of the Nigerian agenda and women development.
That part of her support to this center is to extend some of the services that this center has been doing, to include setting up a special center for special needs.
Quality of every society is directly proportional to the respect that society accords their women.
The event was also used to raise funds for the revitalization of the center. Basi Taikman, NTA News.
To data management, the National Bureau of Statistics has finalized plans to implement the two recently launched household surveys on living standard and labor force in the first quarter of 2023 to help provide detailed information on the subjects. Statistician General of the Federation, Adeyemi Adeniro, stated this at the second biannual meeting of the National Consultative Committee on Statistics, Abolade Salami reports.
With the theme, Direct Implication of Sectoral Statistics in Curbing Inflation, statisticians converged on Lagos to fully understand the severity of the global situation on countries and seek ways to mitigate the effect of inflation on households with a view to maintain their consumption levels through the use of adequate and reliable data. They alluded to the fact that critical moments such that the world is experiencing with inflation requires more than conventional headline numbers, but figures that are required by policymakers to help shape both fiscal and monetary measures.
We have designed a new methodology with the World Bank now, so that this survey will run for a period of 12 months. And at interval on quarterly basis, we'll be coming up with results of unemployment, underemployment, and other indicators, but not in full detail. But on quarterly basis, we'll be able to produce the result for basic headline.
The second Binational Consultative Committee on Statistics meeting also touched on how to strengthen the coordination of statistical production among major practitioners and professionals, as well as other players in the Nigerian statistical system.
Data play key role in any development with reliable and timely information for effective planning, budgeting, implementation of programs and projects, and indeed monitoring and evaluation.
The brainstorming session statisticians submit would help to provide updates and harmonize statistical activities and discussion, as well as reflection on how to move statistical system in Nigeria forward, with each members playing their respective parts. In Lagos, Abolade Salami, NTA News.
Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State has lauded a new Naira note policy of the federal government, describing it as a critical pathway towards achieving economic stability and prosperity. Speaking to correspondent Adamu Sambo on the margins of the Nigeria-US Business and Investment Forum, the governor called for caution in its implementation so that the nation's poor cannot be shortchanged.
While lauding the initiative as very excellent that will stop the prevalence of money laundering and of course criminality where monies are being misused and in a manner that is not beneficial to the economy, we said we should tread some caution because it is going to affect some people at the lower level of the ladder so that we don't impoverish people and cause more pain in the economy. In essence, what we are advocating is for the extension of the period of exchange and of course the upgrading of the limit of withdrawal and so on and so forth, so that the citizens of Nigeria, especially from my state, who are not exposed so much to banking system, will be able to do it within the timeline. And indeed, India, United States of America, every country has done it, but the time limit given is so short.
To entrepreneurship, close to 50 youth have benefited from the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs Youth and Women Training and Empowerment Program on detergent making and other entrepreneurship skills and capacity building. Kenneth Nani reports that the initiative is in line with the federal government's policy to create 3.7 million jobs annually.
This set of graduates in the last 2 weeks have been under intensive skills acquisition drill on soap making, production of perfumes and disinfectants, and they are thankful to the federal government for the opportunity.
I've learned quite a lot from the training, and I hope after living here I could start up a little business of my own.
I want to impact somebody, with what I've learned from here.
Facilitators of the program urge them to also take advantage of other components of the training, including financial propriety, insurance cover, and business regulatory laws to better their entrepreneurial skills.
We are happy that we are producing Nigerians that are very resourceful, that are aspiring to be great. We follow them up on mentorship and continue to mentor them and make sure their goals are achieved.
In a message, Minister of Niger Delta Affairs expressed delight that programs designed by the ministry to enhance human capacity development to keep youths off the creeks are paying off.
It has taken many women and youths off the streets. The National Development Plan of the federal government prioritizes job creation.
Having presented starter packs and compendium of the training module to them, those with outstanding performance were also recognized. Kenneth Nanim, NTA News.
Let's talk politics. Loyalists and supporters of the All Progressives Congress APC have expressed optimism in the ability of the party's presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu to revamp Nigeria's economy. This was demonstrated as thousands of supporters staged a peaceful rally in Abuja from the Unity Fountain to the Eagle Square. Ifeanyi Izumba reports.
Flanked by security and road safety operatives, these Nigerians are making a statement that Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his running mate Shetima will eliminate poverty and revamp the nation's economy if APC is voted into office in 2023.
We are here to stand on the mandate of Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, our party bearer, flag bearer. We are here to celebrate him, to show the world that we are APC.
Presidential candidate. Everybody actually should appreciate that APC has forwarded another determined Nigerian that will turn around things in our country.
FCT Minister of State Ramatu Tijani Aliu, while congratulating the APC supporters for a successful rally, encouraged them to believe in Tinubu, the bridge builder, and work hard towards ensuring that they draw more support for the Jagaban.
So many projects have been done, so many are getting completed, so many will complete before the tenure ends, so many will be initiated, God willing, by our candidate. President, God willing, in 2023 election, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban Tinubu.
She went further to say that the country needs a personality with political sagacity as Tinubu to manage the affairs of Nigeria. In Abuja, Ifeanyi Izumba, NTA News.
Now let's take a breather. The news continues shortly.
The 13th edition of the PMB Administration's Scorecard Series will feature the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs and Social Development, Dame Pauline Tallen. Date, Monday, 19th December 2022. Time, 10:30 a.m. Venue, National Press Center, Radio House, Abuja. The event will be broadcast live by NTA, FRCN and VON, and streamed on the social media handles of the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture. Announcer, Mrs. Lydia Shehu Jafia, MNI, Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Information and Culture.
I'm about to serve better breakfast. If you're in Lagos, you need to see this.
I'm not just streaming content, I'm just escaping traffic.
Get more data to enjoy exclusive content. Dial *141# now. Airtel, the smartphone network.
The people they shout. We want
our country people they talk with one voice. Them say that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu them want as president of Nigeria for this president election.
Asiwaju Bola Tinubu na the man where we all know and see all the good work in they do for the country, especially when him be governor of Lagos State.
Now him God use turn Lagos to the best state for Nigeria.
Today, many people all over Nigeria they like to go Lagos, go settle down for business and better life.
Because of the good work when Bola Tinubu do.
People of Nigeria, as Asiwaju do for Lagos, now so him ready to do am for the whole country.
Vote Asiwaju Bola Tinubu for president of Nigeria. Vote Kashim Shettima as vice president. Vote APC, the party we get broom.
We are quite delighted to thank the following people and institutions
for their consistent goodwill and patronage, and for supporting the proudly Nigerian dream. His Excellency President Muhammad Buhari, First Lady Dr. Mrs. Aisha Muhammad Buhari, ShopRite, the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Covenant University, Next Cash and Carry, Market Square, Prince Ebano, Buka Hospitality, Sahat Stores, Anglican Diocese of Amish and Nnewi, Catholic Diocese of Onitsha, Just Right Stores, and Spire Nigeria. What about you? Are you not aware that when you buy made in Nigerian brands like Erisco, you are supporting the creation of more jobs in Nigeria? We therefore enjoin you to patronize made in Nigerian brands like Erisco Foods and join our numerous partners, distributors, and customers who have built a good relationship with us because they believe in eating healthy food and in economic progress of our country. Thank you and God bless you all.
The Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Professor Isa Ali Ibrahim Pantami, FCIIS, FNCS, FBCS, cordially invites the general public to the official commissioning of the National Shared Service Center, NSSC, flag off of 6 million cutting-edge and high-demand digital skills training, as well as the closing ceremony of 2022 Digital Nigeria International Conference, Exhibition and Awards by His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR. This is in line with President Muhammadu Buhari's administration's effort of diversifying the economy for job creation, wealth, and prosperity. Date 20th December 2022, time 10 a.m. prompt, venue National Shared Service Center, Galaxy Backbone Limited, plot 1234 Kur Mohammed Street, off Ahmadu Bello Way, Central Business District, Abuja. All invited guests are expected to be seated by 9:30 a.m. Announcer Dr. Williams Allo, Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy.
Esther, you're late again. Esther.
She's a wandering light in the darkness. She's beautiful. Oh, she's a superstar. She never let her mama down. She's beautiful. She know the she know the ever carry her for them.
No phones at the table, please. Esther.
I love you too. Don't forget I'll pick your phone.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Thanks for staying with us. As part of strategies towards enhancing its electoral fortunes in the forthcoming general elections, the People's Redemption Party is embarking on a town hall meeting in all the 6 geopolitical zones of the country to interface with its members and candidates vying for numerous positions. Elizabeth Yila reports that the PRP presidential candidate Kola Abiola and his team's first point of visit is the ancient city of Kano, the birth home of Malam Aminu Kano, who founded the party 50 decades ago.
The visit by the presidential candidate of the People's Redemption Party, Kola Abiola, is to meet with chairmen of the party from the Northwestern Zone, Kano State Party executives and candidates vying for various positions on the platform of the PRP. His first point of call was to Ambassador Shehu's residence for consultation and later paid a courtesy visit to the family of the late Malam Aminu Kano, as well as a sightseeing at the late Malam's museum and resting place. The team also paid a visit to traders at Kantinkwari Market to commiserate with them over the flooding incident that led to loss of millions of naira worth of goods. At the town hall engagement, the PRP presidential candidate Kola Abiola introduced his team while he addressed the party members.
My responsibility now is to bring the next generation of politicians in the governance leadership in this country. That I will do the best in government because inshallah we are going to be in government in 2020.
Mr. Abiola further assured the party members of his unwavering allegiance and commitment to the cause of the party, its ideals, and what the late Aminu Kano stood for. In Kano, Elizabeth Yila, NTA News.
Actually, that party was founded 5 decades ago. Now, the Buhari Media Organization has described the temporary opening of the second Niger bridge for use during the festive season as a matter of intense joy, bringing immense relief to motorists in that part of the country. The group, in a statement, says the bridge will not only reduce the annual gridlock during the Christmas period, but also serve as a teaser for Nigerians to experience one of President Buhari's major legacies to posterity. The statement congratulates all Nigerians and acknowledges Ohaneze Indigbo's commendation of President Buhari for keeping faith with the people and delivering on his campaign promises. The group points out that the second Niger bridge is just one of the monuments of development President Buhari is putting in place across the country and reaffirms the president's position to would leave the country better than he met it in 2015. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and his vice, Hamid Dati, are assured of massive grassroots mobilization and votes from the north-central geopolitical zone of the country. This is coming from Friends of Peter Obi and Hamid Dati Group in collaboration with North Central Presidential Campaign Leadership Forum, who say they will also raise funds to support Labour Party presidential candidate as best option to rebuild trust, unity, and a robust economy for Nigeria.
You will discover that if you are going to look at them and base them on merit, Peter Obi is the one.
Let's work together. All this gathering, if we don't have our PBC, it's just useless. We're just making noise. 1 million march, 2 million march is nonsense. Where is your PBC?
The Obedience project is not about me or my principal, Dr. Peter Obi. It is about restoring the glory and pride of the nation again. It is taking the country from consumption to production.
Speakers described the North Central region as strong and united belt of Nigeria that must stand its ground to hold the nation together with right choices during the 2023 elections. The event was graced by Labour Party leaders from other zones. In other news, President Muhammadu Buhari joins family, friends and associates in oil and gas, engineer and local content promoter Chief Limon Ikpekia OON as he turns 66 on December 19, 2022. The president glorifies God for the gift of life, good health and business successes of the celebrant and notes that the national award winner is a point of reference for Nigerian youth, that entrepreneurship pays. The president wishes Chief Ikpia long life and greater service to God and humanity, and prays that the Adolo of Ewato Kingdom and Odonlagbo of Warri will continue to touch lives. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has described as inaccurate and misleading a video making the rounds on social media showing some stranded Nigerians at the Indira Gandhi International Airport in New Delhi, India. The video purports that they refused evacuation on Friday, December 16, 2022. A statement signed by the spokesperson of the ministry in deportation for reasons such as overstay and completion of various prison terms. The statement adds that some other persons who had not gone through the required procedure for repatriation showed up at the airport requesting evacuation. Following the intervention of the Nigerian High Commission and officials handling, they've accommodated on the flight. However, a few other Nigerians couldn't make the evacuation flight due to their inability to meet the required conditions set by no records of entry into India, children with proxy parents, those who entered India with passports other than Nigerian passports, presentation of undocumented FRO forms, and inability to file the application form for exit permit. The Nigerian High Commission in India, in a statement, says had appealed to those who could not make the evacuation list to exercise patience and understanding, while efforts have been made to ensure that all affected Nigerians are accommodated in the next batch of the evacuation exercise. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs emphasizes the imperative of being acknowledgeable about the entry and exit procedures of the country being visited, so as to be well guided to avoid unpleasant situations. And next is sports updates.
Lionel Messi has led Argentina to the 22nd FIFA World Cup glory in Qatar after beating France on penalties in one of the most thrilling climaxes in the tournament's history. Argentina will look to have thrown away the trophy after Kylian Mbappe scored twice in the last 10 minutes of the match to take the tie into extra time despite Messi's penalty and a sweeping finish from Angel Di Maria that saw Argentina 2-0 up in the first half. Messi restored the lead in the extra period before Mbappe stunned the South Americans again from the penalty spot, making it the first hat-trick in the World Cup final since 1966. However, favor was on the side of the Argentines as Kislin Koma of France had his penalty saved by Argentina goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez before Gonzalo Montiel fired home the winner for Argentina to make it their third FIFA World Cup win. Meanwhile, Team NTA has crashed out in the singles of the badminton, table tennis, and tennis events of the ongoing Federation of Public Service Games in Jos, the Plateau State capital. The team, which started on a high in the individual events, will now be looking to advance only in the badminton and tennis doubles. With sports update, Oche Ngbedi, NTA News.
Thank you, Chair, for the updates. President Muhammadu Buhari condoles with the president of Patriotic Elders Forum, Dr. Baturi Abdulaziz, following the death of his son, Faisal. In a statement to Dr. Baturi, the president says his thoughts are with the family and prays for the repose of the soul of the deceased. Meanwhile, Senator Shehu Sani has condoled with the family of late Selimat Ido Sulaiman of NTA, who was killed Thursday morning by an Abuja-bound train. Our Gimba will bring us details of the visit subsequently. And it's time to join Jennifer in Lagos for more reports.
Thank you, Lizzie, for the news segment. Now to Newsline proper. Christmas decorations and carols are always in high demand to usher in the season. Annie Daniels says the story has not changed, and she is right, as Christmas is in the air. Let's listen to Annie for more.
I doubt if anyone, no matter how small your knowledge about Christmas, will mistake that song, a Christmas carol. Lagosians are already raising up for Christmas Day. And one thing that stands out, especially at night, are Christmas decorations, like these ones here and elsewhere. And guess what? These beautiful glittering lights here remind me of my days in UK. So I'm not in UK, but I'm here at a very popular roundabout in Lagos. People have come from far and near to take a look at these lights. These lights that make you feel happy, makes you feel the joy of the season.
You see things like this and you're wondering, could we ever have these kind of things in Nigeria? And then, yeah, of course. So the lights is a beautiful thing. It's just, there's this feeling like, you're out of Nigeria for a minute.
It's like seeing nature, capture the breeze, and, the ambience is so cool.
I came from Ikotu to this place. Why? I want to come and feel the presence of this place. Like, the beauty of this place is so beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, I'm blushing.
It's a reminder of a season of love. It reminds us that we should always show love and also share light.
Some area boys came calling. How do I tame them? I need to play along with them.
Lighty. I will be paradise. Okpo. Any question of the day?
The light is famous and is calculated to the...
Everybody.
Mama, proper.
I hope somebody somewhere is listening. Nobody should be denied having the best for Christmas. Oh, it's true. Somebody says he likes chicken for Christmas. I also do. After long time ago in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible says, Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, Nigerians!
We have to gather, pose that Christmas song to be very angry. Now, the spirit of Christmas festivities, warmth, and even decorations are so lifting. Give them the fortitude to bear and strengthen them. Now, for those in the next story, justice may grind slowly, but surely grind exceedingly fine. This perfectly explains the death sentence passed on the three principal suspects, a 300-level student of the University of Ilorin, and the judgment is coming 18 months after the court shot the life of the promising undergraduate. Kehinde Omolosho brings us up to speed on the rape and murder case and how justice was eventually served.
The arraignment of 8 persons for alleged involvement in the rape, murder, and stealing of items from Blessing Olajide in July 2021 no doubt came as a relief to many who had lamented the gruesome murder of the young undergraduate. After about 17 months of legal fireworks from both the prosecutor and the defense, the long-awaited judgment day is here, and the atmosphere within the court was that of apprehension. It was a mixture of silence and emotion as Justice Ibrahim Yusuf reviewed all facts of the case and delivered judgments on each of the 11-count charge leveled against the defendants for about 5 hours. Abdulaziz Ismail, Ajala Moses, and Oyeyemi Timileyin, who were the principal suspects, were convicted for armed robbery, culpable homicide, and rape, and sentenced to death by hanging.
By virtue of Section 221 of the Penal Code, it's death sentence for culpable homicide, so they were accordingly convicted and sentenced to death. But the irony of it is that those involved are very young men.
While the 6th, 7th, and 8th defendants were discharged and acquitted, the 2 brothers, Shuaib and Rashid Karim, were not that lucky as they were sentenced to 3 years imprisonment for helping in stealing money from Blessing's bank account.
I'm so grateful that the killer of my daughter has been sentenced to death. How I wish she can return.
I'm happy we cried out. I'm happy the world heard us. I'm happy that judgment has been served.
For us to get this justice within 18 months is something to really congratulate the judiciary for.
And this should serve as deterrent to others.
To the family of Omoumi and human rights activists who have been seeking justice for the slain Unilorin student, the judgment has further confirmed the role of judiciary as the last hope of common man, which will always catch up with the criminals. Kehinde Omolosho, NTA News.
Justice delivered. Sadly, it won't bring back the late Blessing, but it will help the family have closure, and same for the friends and others. Let's continue to stand against rape and rapists. The popular belief in Africa is that age is synonymous with wisdom. Therefore, the society puts elders in position of trust. What then can you make of this report where a 75-year-old man allegedly raped and impregnated a 13-year-old house help? I'm sure some of you are shouting, huh? Abomination and stuff like that. Let's join Chinyere Fesio in Oka, where the story is unfolding.
13-year-old Esther Victor, whose video as a nursing mother went viral recently, Edet, who hails from Akwa Ibom State but resides in Agolo in Anambra State, says was given to a woman nicknamed Madam Ghana in Umudioka Oka as a house help in 2019 with promises from the Guardian to train Esther in school and cater for her needs. Little did he know that he has exposed his only daughter to the dangers of her life, which resulted to her taken in at the age of 12.
Earlier this year, he now called me for phone and said that I should come and carry my child, that my child doesn't want to stay again. Some woman saw the child as him being, while the people come out for face, said they get to germinate. They get now piece and they took the piece and go and do the test. They now call me, tell me, say, are you sure that you look this to your child? Well, I say, oh, it's nothing happened. They tell me, say, the child was pregnant. Serious, I was very shocked.
Mr. Victor Edet asked that when it was proved beyond reasonable doubt that Esther was pregnant, all efforts he made to get the truth from the Madam Ghana, whose husband who was allegedly said to be responsible for the pregnancy, proved abortive, and began to threaten his life and that of his daughter before God came to their rescue through the intervention of the Honorable Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development in Anambra State, Honorable Ifi Obinabo, and her team.
I took them to a safe place because the girl is very tender. She doesn't even have breasts. No milk coming out. She's so tender. She delivered the baby through cesarean operation, and she needed to be taken care of. So I had to take her to a safe place where we can actually give her that motherly love and take good care of her.
During labor, trauma to the baby, trauma to the woman, because given her size and her age, there is high risk of disproportion between the size of the baby's head and the pelvis.
This led to the arrest of the suspect. The Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, who have the interest of women and vulnerable children at heart, ensured that the matter was brought before the Children's Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Court, sitting in Awka. As at the time of filing this report, based on a 3-count charge of defilement, carnal knowledge, emotional and psychological abuse of the 13-year-old girl who put to bed a baby boy in October 2022, court denied bail application filed by the counsel to the defendant, enjoining the prosecuting counsel to forward the police case file to the Office of DPP, Ministry of Justice, to enable it file information before the High Court for further action on the matter.
I am glad they are taking care of the young girl. We are on the case and we'll give you updates. For about 4 times, his mates were promoted in the police. Our next story is quite interesting. But he never made the lists, and the offense was for doing what is right. Sounds unbelievable, I guess, but it's a fact. The officer in question was suspended on 3 occasions. In fact, one of the former IGPs had set up a disciplinary panel for him to be dismissed. But on the eve of the sitting, the former IGP himself, was dismissed. Today, the officer has been promoted to the rank of an Assistant Inspector General of Police and celebrated for his integrity, honesty, and hard work. Francis Form reports that a reception to celebrate his long-awaited promotion was recently held in Abuja, and I know you are curious to see him and hear his name. So, Francis, tell us.
It is a reception to celebrate the promotion of AIG Abiliari. Dignitaries from all walks of life, including the former governors of Niger and Nasarawa states, converged on Abuja to celebrate the man referred to as Mr. Integrity, who does not compromise.
You have shown us that integrity, at least you are an inspiration. If you go from one end to Lafia and ask, who is Yaren Kirki? How the Yaren is the Yaren Kirki that you saw that way? Thank you for making us proud. I know of inducements he was able to say no to, and he executed his constitutional duty with true fear of God. The more stories we hear, the more we are convinced about the professionalism and patriotism and statesmanship of this. We're looking forward to the opportunity that you have in life, that you have now, that will make you be among the key to change and make Nigeria and the police force a better establishment for the future of the Nigerian state. The joy in us cannot be overemphasized, because there is no joy greater than seeing your own being celebrated by others.
As the Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of CID FCT, AIGRE investigated a case of about 6 billion naira. He was offered a bribe of $250,000 to compromise, but yet he rejected the offer.
I said, let me be part of the police and see whether in my own little way I can effect a change. Because it takes one person to cause a revolution. And I believe if all of us contribute in one way or the other and look at police as service to God and service to humanity, I'm sure we have a Nigeria of our dream.
AIG Abdul Yari Lafia enlisted into the Nigeria Police Academy, Kaduna Annex, in 1992 and passed out as an assistant superintendent of police in 1993 and has served at different capacities in the force.
So inspiring. I mean, we need to celebrate people like this more. No matter what, honesty, hard work, and dedication to duties is the way to go. So what brands are doing? The life of a young Nigerian has been transformed from being a tenant to becoming a landlord of a brand new 3-bedroom apartment in Lagos. Diana Ajale, who was at the official presentation, reports that the gesture is courtesy of Nigeria's leading and digital telecommunication service providers, Globacom Limited, through the company's ongoing nationwide Festival of Joy promo.
That was the mood at the official handing over of a newly constructed 3-bedroom bungalow at Peak Park Estate, Awuyaya area of Lagos, to the latest star prize winner of the Glow Festival of Joy promo, 20-year-old Ibrahim Abiodu and his mother Mulikat, by the team of Globacom Limited. Earlier, a raffle draw was held, where Ibrahim Abiodu emerged winner of a brand new house.
Ibrahim, what's that? Mr. Ibrahim Abiodun, I want to congratulate you on behalf of the chairman, the management, and the team of Globacom on your successful winning of a new house.
For the new landlord and his mother, Christmas is rather coming earlier than they anticipated, as they expressed gratitude to Allah and the company for the life-changing experience.
They give us quick notice. So my mother was sick, very, very sick then, all because they scammed me, they collected my money. She was sick. But alhamdulillah, I'm now a landlord. I'm very happy. Very, very big thank you to Glow World.
On behalf of Glow, I'll just donate 500,000 to you as well.
Glow influencer and Nollywood actor Daniel Kayode Daniel described the initiative by Globacom Limited as a unique opportunity for subscribers.
Walk of life, you will always see stamps of Glow, footprints of Globacom. You know, they're always giving back to the community, always going down to the grassroots levels to help people. So, you know, and I'm proud to be part of it.
Regional Manager, Lagos 1, Globacom Limited, says opportunities are still available for more wins.
It's a fulfillment of our promises to our subscribers to actually not just get them communicating, but to always be a partner to them in every way.
To onlookers, Globacom is truly an indigenous brand committed to changing lives of people across the country.
For me, it is not just about the services that the company is rendering. It is also about the impact that they are leaving in the lives of their subscribers.
To qualify for the Glow Festival of Joy promo, subscribers are to dial the dedicated short code *611# and recharge from 500 to 20,000 naira in order to win mouth-watering prizes in the Festival of Joy promo, running throughout the festive season to January 2023.
Just when Ibrahim thought he was sinking, Glow in form of Santa appeared. Great initiative. Time for some messages. Newsline will continue shortly.
Is the emotion.
Nigeria, for Africa, and the world, and the world.
From all of us at Glow, we wish you joy unlimited.
The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), in collaboration with the National Broadcast Commission (NBC), Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission (ICPC), Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria (ACON), and the Nigerian Police Force is hosting a stakeholders summit on political campaign financing and vote buying as we approach the 2023 general elections. Those invited to attend are the chairman of all political parties, candidates in the 2023 general elections, chief executive officers of broadcast stations, and the press. The summit is scheduled to hold on Monday, 19th December 2022. Venue: NAF Conference Center, Ahmadu Bello Way, Jabi, Abuja. Time: 10 a.m. prompt. Speakers at the summit are Chairman INEC, DG NBC, Executive Chairman EFCC, Chairman ICPC, DG ACON, and the Inspector General of Police. Balarebe Shehu Ilela, Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, Announcer.
The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has fixed Monday, 12th December 2022 to Sunday, 22nd January 2023 as the dates for the collection of PVCs nationwide from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily, including Saturdays and Sundays. All registrants who are yet to collect their PVCs or requested for transfer of registration, as well as those who applied for replacement of lost or damaged PVCs, can now visit INEC local government offices where they intend to vote to collect their PVCs. Collection of PVCs will be further extended to ward level for those who are unable to collect theirs at local government offices from Friday 6th to Sunday 15th January 2023. Thereafter, the exercise will be reverted to the local government offices of the INEC until Sunday 22nd January 2023. Remember, only those with PVC can vote on election day. Collect your PVC now to vote. It is your duty. This message is brought to you by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC)
and supported by the United Nations Development Programme (UNDP).
My people, my name is Emeka. Meku scammers. Let me get all this people. I don't learn my lesson. Somebody come buy motor for my hand, carry big money, come give me. Now when we get bust, then my eye open. I don't know that 419 in be. Now when EFCC grab them, then they come grab me too. Now he make me they warn you. All of when I want to do business like me, where they carry big money, well I go sometimes I go carry transfer, carry bring back. Yeah. They could shine on my eye because the special control unit against money laundering, when they call SCUMO, they don't want to say if the money pass 5 million naira for individual, no collect them. If he pass 10 million naira for company, no collect them. Can I go where? Bank. If you not do them like that, 250,000 naira for every day where this offense happen. Or they go suspend your license, or they go shut them down, for your hand. No talk say, I know one you.
This message is from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC.
Welcome back. Secretary to the government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, has given the hand of his second daughter, Anna Titilayo, in marriage to her heartthrob, Ribomtom Nuhu. Mitaire Ikpen reports that the holy matrimony, which held at the National Christian Center, Abuja, at the weekend, attracted eminent Nigerians, including Vice President Professor Yemi Oshibajo, former President Goodluck Jonathan, and Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote.
Marriage is a lifetime journey, and for Anna and Ribomtom Yakubu Nuhu, their hearts are united to undertake this journey. Here comes the bride with her father, Boss Mustafa, beaming with a sense of fulfillment as he gives the hand of his daughter in marriage. Gathered here to witness the union is Vice President Yemi Oshibajo and his wife, former President Goodluck Jonathan, cabinet ministers, governors, and other top government functionaries, as well as friends and well-wishers of the Mustafa and Nuhu families. Exchange of vows and rings by the couple seal their lifetime commitment to the admiration of God. The clergy reminds the couple to practice virtues that will preserve their marriage.
Feel elated, feel happy. It's a joyous occasion.
I pray that they will overcome every challenge and that they will enjoy their marriage.
I wish them a happy married life and every blessing that comes with marriage.
I want to commend to the couple the need for patience, the need for forgiveness.
Praying that the Almighty God will bless the marriage.
Above all, trust is the key.
A grand reception at the banquet hall of the Presidential Villa, Abuja, was opportunity for the couple and guests to further celebrate the union. And then came moments of bonding. The prayer of everyone is that the union of Mr. and Mrs. Nuhu will be fruitful and exemplary.
We wish them joy and happiness unending. To another love story. Parenting is like being entrusted with a treasure that must be nurtured and groomed from cradle with all sense of commitment. That is why parents feel fulfilled when their children grow to stay on to become that independent or go to have their own family and form another generation of parents. The joy is incomparable. That was the scenario when the senior pastor of Dunamis International Gospel Center, Pastor Paul Eneche, watched in admiration his daughter Deborah walk down the aisle with her love, Sam Oloko. Ngozi Teknikio was there for Newsline.
Give the bride.
Holding your breath from the glamorous entry of Sam and Debbie to the Glory Dome is a glimpse of the traditional gathering of the Eneche and the Uloko families. And here comes the dance of Samuel Uloko, having met the traditional requirements for Debbie and accepted by his father-in-law, Paul Eneche. The godliness of the Paul Eneche's family and his in-laws came to play in the wedding eve of dedication, intercession, praise, and worship. In the midst of outpouring prayers and best wishes, Debbie is excited in the threshold of matrimony with her heartthrob.
Because of the way I was raised. So I appreciate someone who knows who they are and where they're going. I want God to use my marriage as an epitome of what his love for the church looks like.
Part of our responsibility to ensure that we return back the children to God in integrity, in character, in holiness, in everything, so that we don't fail.
Definitely, she has learnt all the ropes. She will make a good home, and Jesus will help them to be excellent husband and wife to each other.
Then comes the glorious day in the glorious dome, where prominent Nigerians join family and friends to witness the exchange of marital vows between the two lovebirds.
To love you and to be your lawfully wedded husband in every season. From this moment forward, we shall be one.
We shall be one.
The Son, and the Holy Ghost. Now slip it in.
This is a token of my love.
Now the newly wedded couple walked into the reception ground before the waiting eyes of all present to perform their first matrimonial roles in thanksgiving to God.
Congratulations, Debbie and Sam. We wish you the very best and a life filled with joy. To another love story, we just love love stories, Newsline. It was a celebration of love at St. Paul's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt, as former Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amechi's aide, Israel Chibueze Ibeleme, tied the nuptial knot with his love Chiagozim Uzioma Okoro in grand style. Robinson Deratide reports that the wedding was officiated by the Bishop Diocese of Niger Delta North, Right Reverend Wisdom Ihunwo.
The beauty of love was at its peak at St. Paul's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt, when former Miss Chiagoziem Ozioma Okoro walked down the aisle to say I do to Israel Chibueze Ibeleme. The Bishop, Anglican Diocese of Niger Delta North, Right Reverend Wisdom Ihunwo, declared them husband and wife. He urged them to yield to Christ to enable them love and submit to each other.
Yielding to Christ will help you to submit to your husband and will also help the man to love his wife.
After dotting the I's and crossing the T's at the church registry, the wedding party moved to the reception with beautiful dance steps by the couple. Dignitaries from far and wide, including NTA Executive Director News, were in attendance, while former Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amechi was the chairman of the day.
It's a piece to be your wife.
No.
I love her.
I wish them a loving marriage.
The couple cut the beautifully decorated cake amidst ovation. The lovebirds say their love story started a few years ago during the frequent visit of the groom to Rivers State University.
A dedicated woman of God and so committed to things of God. She has a very good heart, and for me, I think she's just the best for me.
He's always there for me. He wouldn't even let it fly hurt me. He's really an amazing person.
Parents and well-wishers comment.
Marriage I want for them. It was so peaceful, very loving, they understand each other more. I wish them a long life.
Provide to each other to God and us. We will start a journey of a lifetime and do everything that God has really called them to do, which is to bless, to multiply, to
I wish them success, happy married life, good health.
The groom is from Abia State,
While the bride is an indigene of Anambra State,
Congratulations as you embark on a life of bliss and love. To an interesting birthday party, the system would have loved to make an exception and keep her at her beat to continue with her meritorious service to the nation, but the rule must apply. So when Chief Magistrate Margaret Iyabo Dan Uni finally hung her wig at 60, still graceful and grateful, the ovation was really loud. Adeni Itaiwo has a package on how her contributions were celebrated at a Thanksgiving in Lagos.
Behind that beautiful portrait is a 60-year-old woman who Lagos State was happy and at ease to trust with huge responsibilities as a minister in the Temple of Justice, all thanks to her honesty, integrity, and capacity to deliver. With equal measure of grace, Chief Magistrate Margaret Iyabo Dan Oni Ni Fadairo acquitted herself as a mother and deputy matriarch of the Fadairo family. It was therefore a moment of reckoning for her as people she had touched put together this Thanksgiving celebration tagged Double Combo to mark her 60th birthday and decorated exit from the Lagos State Public Service after years of meritorious service. The ceremony, witnessed by representatives of secretaries to Lagos State government, her colleagues at the bench, friends and family members, also had her 87-year-old mother, Mama Bolani Fadairo, in attendance. It was an open season of praise and appreciation to a woman whose success in the public space was matched by her devotion and selfless contributions to her family.
Show me a woman whose heart flows with milk of human kindness. We're talking of Margaret.
She's a wonderful soul, a blessing to everybody. She's kind-hearted, she's very jovial, and she's down to earth.
We grew up together right from the age of 5. She has been a very good Christian.
While her colleagues say they will miss her brilliance and uncompromising stand in the defense of justice, our children are grateful for the mark she made in their lives.
We miss her because she has contributed immensely to the magistracy of Lagos State.
Lovely inside out, beautiful inside out. She's godly, she's humble, she's reliable, and she's honest.
She has been there for my siblings and I. She has been the best thing that's ever happened to us, and I don't think we'll ever wish for a better mother.
I've learned hard work, I've learned independence, and I've learned never to give up on something I truly believe in.
For the celebrant, dance of gratitude to God is their own way of celebrating the moment. And then it was time to cut our double combo cake. A graduate of law from the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Chief Magistrate Margaret Dan Oni was called to the bar in 1989. She has held several positions in the Lagos State Judiciary before her retirement.
Exemplary service worth celebrating, and many need to learn from her. Nothing beats the feeling of appreciation, particularly from those who have been part of your life's journey. For Usman Hassan, the outgoing managing director of Jais Bank, the feeling was joyous as he bowed out of service and celebrated his 60th birthday all at once. Bosede Abel was at a dinner party organized in his honor and now reports.
You've retired, however, doesn't mean that you're old. Just because he's retired, he's just 60. He's not old, he's 60, just 60.
Family, friends, colleagues, and associates gathered to celebrate a leader in the banking industry. The fact that they have come to trust and love Hassan Usman is obvious in the ambience of the hall. One after the other, family, friends, and well-wishers played back significant scenes in Usman's life, with appreciation for his personality and how it played out during his tenure and the strides of the bank within that period.
We appreciate his services to the bank, and we all wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors.
He's humble, honest, highly professional, trustworthy, sincere. So we wish him the best of luck and happy retirement life.
He's one of the prime movers, one of those that provided the oxygen and the tempo for the bank to take off.
He has brought in so many motivations and innovations that we are able to key in as real estate developers.
We thank Madam Usman Hassan for the solid work he has done, for the solid work he has put in for Giants Bank.
Still thirsty for more positive impact to further raise achievement for the bank, the celebrant says he wishes the club could tick backward to fulfill that purpose.
For me, it's not the size of the organization, but it's the foundation of ethical dealings. That is my pride, and that's what I want to maintain, the institution to maintain to the end.
Hassan Usman
Thank you very much.
was a part of the system that laid the foundation for Jaiz Bank. As he exceeds, his footprint will always be a reference point to his associates and staff of the bank.
Shine where you are, so you'll be celebrated. Time for another break. We'll be back.
Everyone has a Chivita this season. What's your Chivita?
When times are tough, we know that as a mother, one thing you should never compromise on is your family's oral health, because they deserve the best. Oral-B, all-round protection. It's great value. It protects your mouth from harmful bacteria and also protects you against tooth holes and gum problems, which can lead to tooth loss. It strengthens your family's teeth and gives them all-round protection. So remember, protect their future. Oral-B for healthier, stronger teeth in just 1 week.
Nothing should divide us. Nothing can divide us. And absolutely nothing will divide us. In our togetherness lies our strength. Our diverse nature beautifies us. Yes, we may not agree socially, politically, and culturally. Not even our ideological, religious, or ethnic differences should lead to bloodshed. Let us draw a leaf from the painful reality of our recent history and give dialogue and negotiation a chance. Let us support our gallant men and women of the armed forces, symbol of our national unity. One people we are, have been, and always will be. Nigeria is my country. Your country, our country. Let us keep her together in peace and unity.
Nuptial time!
The new Nuptial.
You're not driving?
I prefer to walk today.
Auntie, listen, I scored 2 goals yesterday.
You? Hot potato? Playing football now?
I swear.
I think your slow motion daughter dancing. Since when? Is everything okay? Your husband now prefers walking instead of driving? Your son is playing football and your daughter is dancing energetically. Since when? Since we started enjoying the new Freshio drinking yogurt. New Freshio?
Yes, new Freshio, a good source of vitamins A, B6, B12, D, and Z that keeps you active and refreshed.
Listen, you talking? This way.
New Freshio, nutritious goodness every day.
You clean your teeth every morning, but that fresh breath feeling just doesn't last. The answer? Easy. You keep your teeth strong and healthy and give your mouth long-lasting fresh breath with new Oral-B 2-in-1 toothpaste. It helps strengthen your teeth and gives you long-lasting fresh breath.
So fresh. Feel fresh.
and feel fresh.
Stay strong, stay fresh. New Oral-B toothpaste for strong teeth and long-lasting fresh breath.
Not like overconfident women.
Don't touch me without my permission.
I'm a playful guy and I do get carried away sometimes.
You are selfish, manipulative, and you are a narcissist.
That's all I've done for you.
What have you done for me? She called me Barry.
You know my mom doesn't know any better, right?
You say that now, but then when you see your mother, you start to act like you're a deaf and dumb. You were supposed to be more careful.
I've been.
Clearly not enough.
Black. It's not dark. It's white. Black is bold. Black is every color all together. My thing, your thing, our thing mixed together. Black shines brightest.
Welcome back, and thanks for staying on the line. Now, to put the northern entertainment industry on the global map for effective exportation of entertainment, innovation, and services, veteran northern entertainers are calling for better cultural-driven projects and funding to enable them make their mark in the global entertainment market. This was at the 3-day Northern Entertainment Summit in Abuja. Butua Mila report.
For years, the Nigerian entertainment industry seems to have been divided regionally, as thespians from the western and eastern parts of the country identify themselves as pace-setters of the entertainment industry in Nigeria as against the north. There is no doubt that they have both birthed superstars in the entertainment hub. But the begging question is, why does the northern entertainment industry seem to be declining in the entertainment global market? This led the Northern Entertainment Summit for 3 days, where panel discussions, workshops, and award night held to discuss the challenges facing the region and come up with solutions to empower Northern entertainers for the global market.
People in the West and East, they find it easy to mingle with people in the foreign country because part of the people staying within that region, they find it very easy to travel abroad.
There's a lot going on in the international market, and we haven't even explored even a quarter of it. So that is why we are enlightening the northern entertainers.
My issue with our culture, our production in the north, is the quality of our production, the quality of our script, the quality of our story.
The award and gala night to sum up the 3-day summit. Dignitaries, community leaders, and people from different walks dressed in their northern attires to showcase the beauty of their cultural heritage. And what's a northern event without northern entertainment? The night was all about recognition of individuals who have supported the northern entertainment industry and veterans.
I remember in those days we experienced a lot of hardship for us to produce, for us to promote, and for us to market.
We lost our audience, our stories, our customs, our norms, and the activities of the entire film industry.
His Royal Majesty, the Emir of Kaltungo in Gombe State, Dr. Saleh Muhammad, was also given an honorary award in recognition of his leadership role in the northern region to bring down the curtain on the event.
Organizing these seminars and workshops for people to know and then educate people what it's all about, that will bring people together.
Interesting way to send out our culture all around the world. Some countries have become very popular by exporting entertainment and culture. It was a torrent of eulogies as family members and friends of late evangelist Pa Izize Clement gathered in Oginibo town in Uheli South local government area of Delta State to celebrate his posthumous birthday in grand style. Chinyere Okoli, who captured the glitz and glamour of the event, reports that late Pa Izize died at the age of 78 years.
The carnival-like event saw several political, business heavyweights from all walks of life, as well as traditional rulers, converged in Oginibo town in Uheli South local government area of Delta State to celebrate with the Izezi family. Dignitaries extolled the virtue of late evangelist Pa Izezi Godwin Clement Omoyeworiwo.
The peaceful man in this community consistently, repeatedly, achieve the program of love in the community.
His children, grandchildren, and relatives, among whom is Izeze Yakubu Ruben, member representing Uheli South State constituency in Delta State House of Assembly, not only poured encomium on their father and grandfather, but thanked God that he lived a fulfilled life in Christ. Families and friends of late evangelist Pa Izeze Omoyeworiwo danced and thankfully acknowledged God for a life well spent.
Our last break signals, we'll take it.
Since 1971, Nigeria's foremost human capital development institution, the Industrial Training Fund, ITF, has been at the forefront of equipping Nigerians with skills for national growth. Today's ITF has repositioned and refocused its programs, forging new partnerships locally and internationally to effectively deliver on its mandate. With 37 area offices and 5 industrial skills training centers across the country, ITF is pushing to reduce unemployment by providing relevant technical and vocational skills for employability and entrepreneurship in diverse trades and crafts. Whether you're a public or private organization seeking to improve the skills of your personnel or an individual looking to acquire skills that will increase your chances of employment or even to help start your own business, today's ITF has a program for you. Speak to us today. Contact our area offices nationwide or visit our website www.itf.gov.ng. ITF, developing the nation's human resource.
They swore an oath to serve our fatherland and defend the people. They traded their freedom, comfortable homes, and mortgaged their lives on the battleground for our unity and peaceful living. These are the great, fearless, loyal, and committed Nigerian armed forces who risked their lives courageously to safeguard our borders. But in the line of duty, many never returned. Nigerians, arise, let's celebrate our fallen heroes. Put on the remembrance emblem with pride to support the incapacitated and families of our fallen heroes.
The occasion gives cause for reflection and reminds us of the sacrifice made by our armed forces in preserving the unity of the country.
All ministries, parastatals, religious and corporate bodies to donate generously to the Emblem Appeal launch. Send your donations to this account. Account name, Emblem Appeal Launch. Account number 393-200-7526. EcoBank Nigeria PLC.
Thanks for being there. The remains of Nigeria's ambassador to Spain, late Ademola Razak Seriki, who died in Madrid, Spain on Thursday, December 15, have been laid to rest at the Ikoyi Vaults and Gardens in Lagos, according to Islamic rites. Diana Ajale reports that the mood was somber as family, friends, and close associates paid their last respect.
From Spain to Nigeria, the burial rites of the late ambassador and former Minister of State for Defense, Ademola Razak Seriki, began with the signing of the Condolence Register at his residence in Surulere, Lagos. Dignitaries from all walks of life, including politicians and royal fathers, extolled his virtues, including his kind-hearted gesture and simple lifestyle. Thereafter, prayers were offered for the repose of the soul of the deceased, with a request for Allah to grant him Ajanat Firdaus. The funeral rites of the Nigerian ambassador to Spain came to climax with the interment at Ikoyi Vaults and Gardens. It was also the last opportunity for family, friends, and his associates to bid him final farewell.
His departing, this family has created a great vacuum.
My friend Demola Seriki, number one, him and I, we have come a very long way. He's a goal-getter.
A political mentor who had been very good to the cause of Lagos.
He's the head of the family and he coordinated everybody.
We pray to Almighty Allah to forgive all his shortcomings and grant him Ajanat Firdaus.
Described as a man whose contribution to humanity will continue to resonate, the late ambassador affected the lives of many who crossed his path.
Our relationship started about over 50 years ago when we were leaving secondary school. We remained glued together both in personal life, social life, and political.
During his lifetime, the Nigerian ambassador to Spain, who died at the age of 63, served as minister covering defense, interior, agriculture, and water resources. He is survived by wives and children.
May his soul rest in peace. This is where we'll end this episode of Newsline. We'll be back Sunday next week. Don't forget that the fastest and easiest way to becoming a star is to connect with the NTA to stand against rape and rapists. Good night and God bless Nigeria.
Thank you.